Now we were actually headed back over to Orochi's castle, where Komurasaki is doing her music on the stage. While everybody is actually enjoying it, they actually saying that it's that song that she's been actually playing. But they actually wonder why is she actually wearing a mask when she playing the song. I guess it's actually how she performs in the stage. But we actually had back over where Robin had actually been confronted by Fukurokochu and his ninja squad uh, about what she was doing. Which, if she actually gave them the right answer, she'll actually die a quick death without any suffering. But if she doesn't actually tell them the truth, she'll actually be she'll be a subject to torture, which she actually won't actually give them her name until she tells them that she is the wishing hour boy, that she actually come here to find out how the money flowed throughout the flower capital, in which he actually has them capture her and throwing shurikens at her, in which she actually using a body double, which that's actually a smart move considering that actually will work in this situation, as they actually went out to find her. She actually escaped, contacting Nami, Shinobu, and Brooke about the situation that actually happened, which they're actually are inside the castle as well, which Nami and Shinobu are in the attic, while Brooke is actually in the well, in which we actually going to find if they actually find the poneglyph, which Robin has actually made herself back over to the party, in which she actually won't alert anybody of what actually happened, in which we see her put on a mask when one of the ninjas are actually came through, which we actually assured that they're actually going to find her. Meanwhile, one of the men told Kushiru about what he actually knew about this situation regarding to Komurasaki, in which they actually knew that he's actually sent out the the Kaido Fighting Six, and he actually a part of a yakuza, and he actually knew that those men they actually serving were actually his underlings, members of his family, in which we actually knew that we actually how he got his chivalry because of that. However, we actually heard about what Orochi actually told him about 20 years ago. I mean, Kusuke Odin was executed, and his wife Toki's last words were, actually mentioned about the year of revenge, in which he actually say that Odin's will still is on, in which we actually realize that he actually told about Odin's vessel, the nine red scabbards, in which their leader, I mean, sorry, Kimon actually is a clever man, which these men have risen from their graves in the Wano country after 20 years, and they are continuing their preparations, which they're actually slowly progressing in their plan to take out. Take out his head of Wano, in which we actually realize that we knew that they're actually out there until they actually realize that Kinemon is actually out there, in which we actually assure we actually going to find out how they're going to find him, in the which he believes in the prophecy, in which he actually going to find out if he's still out there, and he also realized that Momoshiki is actually still alive, even though his body is not recovered. However, we actually heard Tuko actually laughing, in which Orochi actually had this angry face that he's about to hurt someone, in which we actually seen him going to do that, in which we actually going to see him hurting a child, but we actually seen Komurasaki to stop him, in which we actually seen her actually slap Orochi, in which she actually going to use her abilities to save Tuku, in which he actually unleashing his powers and actually have three dragons coming out, in which we actually realize that he is going to kill Komurasaki while the ninja squads have found Robin, in which we actually realize that Komurasaki is a daughter of a samurai, in which we actually going to see how a castle, the Orochi castle is going to have a huge fight. So we're actually going to see that next weekend. Now, we actually going to see the battle between Komurasaki and Orochi in his castle. So we might actually going to see what his devil fruit ability actually is. But what actually concerned me is about the 9 red scabbards. Now, we actually heard about it, but in the stories that is out there. So I'm actually hoping that what Orochi knew about the prophecy, that he actually knew they're gonna come and actually try to outthrone him. So we're actually gonna see that actually happen one day. So I cannot actually wait for it. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment up with it about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy right here saying sign out. Laters.